Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just want to talk about Bitcoin today and about all the news surrounding, people are scared, the market sentiment, it might dump to 20,000, I'm going to lose my money, all the bullshit that's going on right now with the markets. This is nothing new. Like, the ETF, right here, this guy is worried about the ETF, what's going to happen. A lot of people is worried about the ETF got denied. This is nothing new. ETFs has been getting denied since 2013 when the Winklevoss twins filed for the first ETF in 2013. It has been getting denied since then, and it will continue to get denied until there is regulations in this market. The SEC is not going to support an ETF for Bitcoin when it dumps 8, 10%, 5, 7% in one candle, should I say. They will never do that. It's not going to happen. So ETFs don't affect Bitcoin. It don't affect it. Whether we get it, we don't get it. Bitcoin been going before ETFs was even thought about. So it's nothing. That's nothing. Everybody's about the Feds, the rates, this, that, it's gonna dump Bitcoin. Sometimes it plays a part, yeah, from the big guys, it does, it will play a part. They might panic sell, due to bad news from the government. But people like us, we're going to sit on that Bitcoin. We're going to hold it. We've been holding since 11. Since 2011, we've been holding that Bitcoin. Some sell, we'll buy back, we'll flip it, we'll lose money, we'll make money. Bitcoin will always be here, people of the YouTubes. Bitcoin is not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. So until there is some kind of regulation in the space, we'll never get an ETF. It's not going to happen. Does that affect the price of Bitcoin? No, it don't. Does an ETF prohibits or stops you from making money with Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies? No, it don't. You will still make money. You will still lose money, whether we get an ETF or not. So it has nothing to do with nothing. If it comes, it comes. If it don't, if it comes, it'll be good. It'll be good for the space, mainstream adoption. It'll be good for it. Another thing about Biden and the crypto regulation, and people are scared of the taxes. You have to pay your taxes. You can't make 100, 200, $1 million and don't pay taxes. This country was built on taxes. This country is as nice as it is because of taxes. We need taxes in the country. Now, if you don't want to pay taxes, go on one of other exchanges. Don't trade on Binance US. Don't trade on Coinbase. Don't trade on Gemini. You'll be fine and you pay no taxes. But you have to come back to cash out. And when you cash out, you're going to get. So you're going to pay one way or another. You have to pay the piper. That's how it is. That's life. You can't make all this money and just walk away with it. No, you can't. Now you can keep your crypto, whatever it is that you have that you make millions with, and then what's going to happen? It's going to come right back down. Your millions go. Look at the guy who made whatever millions of dollars with that Shiba coin. What happened to him? Did he get to cash his coins out? No, he didn't. He got to cash out some of it. And what happened next? It dumped. So there you go. I'm sure he still did good, but I'm just saying. There's one way, USD, bro. There's no other way. People talk about, Bitcoin, new currency, Ripple, XRP, new currency, whatever, new currency. That's never going to happen anytime soon. There no cryptocurrency is going to take over the United States dollar anytime soon. Every one of these cryptocurrencies, go to the supermarket and tell them, yeah, here's some Ripple, give me some food. Here's some Bitcoin, give me some food. Well, Bitcoin you might. I don't know about supermarkets, but certain places, but it's a third party. So you're not paying that Bitcoin directly to the supermarket or directly to whatever brick and mortar store it is. You're not paying it directly to them. It's a third party involved. So you technically paying that, not technically, you paying that to the third party, who is in turn giving the brick and mortar store USD. So every one of these cryptocurrencies is useless. You know, the tech is great. Yeah, of course. But people who think that Bitcoin or XRP or whoever, whatever coin is going to be the next dollar, good luck with that. Good luck with that. You know, I'm in this to make money. I ain't in crypto for nothing else. I don't care about the coin. I don't care about the team. I don't care about the tech. I don't care about none of that shit. I just care about making money with this cryptocurrency. It's a simple thing. You can go pick up a load of dog shit from the street and you get 100 million people to say, not even 100 million, to start a group of people decides this load of dog shit is worth something. It is worth something. So we all decided that this load of dog shit is worth something. It's gonna be worth something because a group of people decided that's worth something and they're gonna invest money in that. So eventually it's gonna get to everybody, not everybody else, but a lot of people now are gonna say, well, all these guys say this load of dog shit is worth something. Let's put some money in that dog shit. Again, they're there to make money. They don't care if they're trading dog shit or they're trading gold. They're there for one thing, for money and the US dollar. That's what they're there for. So, it's that simple. So, taxes. I mean, they have to regulate the space. It's the Wild West. You got projects coming out on Pancake Swap and disappear with 7, 8, 9, $10 million of people's money. Disappear with it. All that has to stop if we want this to really be something. You know, there has to be regulations. And this is how now it's tough to track cryptocurrencies. It's tough. So they're gonna have all they can do is go to the exchanges. Like look at Coinbase. If you look at your Coinbase app on your phone, you gotta update your app if you haven't updated and you have until May or what's gonna happen. Coinbase knock you out. Because why? The government is gonna come on Coinbase's head. You better give me everybody's information because I want to know who bought what and who cashed out what. That's the only place they can get that from. The exchanges, wherever you trade, they can go into your ledger and get that what you have in your ledger. No, if you got the letter for taxes, they ask you, did you have or have you ever? Because they don't know. Have you ever traded cryptocurrencies X amount, XYZ? Because they don't know. So they will send every human a letter, and some of the humans, the honest ones, will say, yes, I traded it. The dishonest ones, no, I never traded it. And could they find you? Excuse me. Could they find you? No, they can't find you. They cannot find you. The only way they can find you is through the exchanges. So regulation is coming because crypto is hitting mainstream media. Well, it's been out there on mainstream, but in order to regulate it, in order to get ETFs and all that, there has to be regulation because it's like the wild, wild west with crypto right now. And this is nothing compared to 2016. 2016, 17, it was ICOs. Now it's IEOs. ICOs, you send your money to some guy, wherever the hell he is, said he got a project, and hope to get your coins. I'm still waiting for coins that I invested in 2016. I'm still waiting for the damn coins. Never seen the coins. There you go. Same thing now. I guess it's easier for the projects with all the swaps. You only swap, pancake swap. It's easier for the projects now. They just put the coins on the project, and the people go. They put their project on Uniswap or on Pancake, and the people go and buy it. It's easier. It's better than the ICO. Now they don't have to answer to the government. That's why Ripple got in the shit. Securities. The end selling securities right now, they're on a swap, pancake swap. Try to trace that. So it's a lot of shit going on in the space. We need this. We need the regulations so you don't lose your money. So Bitcoin don't drop, five, $10,000 in one candle. And simple. Now the numbers is large on Bitcoin. Back in the day, Bitcoin move $100, man, you freaking out. If it moved $100, you freaking out. Today, $5,000 and it's like nothing, you know. But Bitcoin is here to stay, peoples. It's here to stay. It's not going nowhere. It's here to stay. With time, most of these altcoins will disappear. It happened before, it'll happen again. The project will just disappear, or it'll go down to nothing. Look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin. Back in the day, Dogecoin would just, it's just there. It's useless. It was just there. It'll spike up every now and then. If you look at the chart, it was a spike, come back down, back to where it was. A spike, like once every 6 months, you might get a spike out of Dogecoin. What sent Dogecoin where it is? Because of one man. I said before, 10 million people. This is just one man said Dogecoin. Well, he didn't say it's worth something, but he started talking about Dogecoin. That's all it needed. And that's just one man. He said it. He's a powerful man, Elon Musk. Very powerful man, the richest man on the planet, or one of the richest men on the planet, if I'm not mistaken. And he said that. That's the only reason Dogecoin went where it went. The team, the developers from Dogecoin never touched Dogecoin for no updates for freaking years until Elon Musk started talking about it and it started to pump. They got back into it. You know, and people lost millions. I know people bought Dogecoin at 60 cents. You know, I know people bought it up there and they wrote that shit all the way back down. Same as Shiba, same thing. People bought the top and wrote it down. They're shit coins. These meme coins, I don't know. Man, I don't know. It's just that common sense. Look at the damn chart, man. Just look at a chart. Okay? You don't have to be a genius. Let me open this shit up. You don't have to be a genius. This is Dogecoin. Okay? Let me go on the daily. Okay. This is Dogecoin on the daily chart. When you got this blow off top here, you should have known better. You should have known what's to come. Look at that. It's just straight down. Dogecoin. If Dogecoin breaks 12 cents around this area, say, anywhere around here, you're talking about back down to 8 cents. If it breaks 8 cents, this level here of support is back down to where it was before. A full retrace. Any one of the meme coins, you look at the same thing. You know, so it's like the Wild Wild West. So you can't, Bitcoin is here and a lot of people, okay, I'm not invested in Bitcoin. I don't need to look at Bitcoin. I don't care about Bitcoin. You better look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin determines where the market goes. Everybody knows that. Well, you should know that if you're in the game. It determines where the market goes. You know, forget about the little altcoins you got in your wallet. Forget about that. Worry about Bitcoin. Worry about the news about Bitcoin. Forget about your news of your altcoin. Because one move on Bitcoin and your altcoin is going to bleed. It's going back, you lose 20, 30%. And Bitcoin's not going nowhere, but it's not going nowhere. Let me show you all this chart here. This is the rainbow chart for Bitcoin. Okay? This shows all the tops. So this is a rainbow chart. It shows every top that Bitcoin ever had. Okay. This was one top here. It was the good old days at $233, 232. On the top here, $1,237. This was the other top here in 2017, the $19,300. Where do you see the other top? Where do you see the other top here? Where is it coming in? Okay, we down here right now. So if this chart is correct, okay, if this chart is correct, you talking about, well, I wouldn't even go. The numbers is just staggering, it's crazy. But down here, if you'd shown the chart to somebody when Bitcoin was the last stop at $1,200, if you showed the chart to somebody, the next stop was 20,000, right? From 1,200. Our next stop on Bitcoin, look at the numbers yourself. Look at the numbers right here, $143,000. That's roughly the next stop. Now, is that going to happen? I don't know. My belief, personally, I believe it will. I believe it's going to happen. And I believe this could happen within the next 2 years. I believe this could happen. So you think about where your altcoin is going to be if Bitcoin goes up to $130,000, excuse me, or to 150,000. From here, I didn't want to say these numbers because you all gonna think I'm crazy. From here, the next stop is it's over $200,000. It's over 200, unless Bitcoin just turns around here right now and just gets head straight up. Then you're still looking at about 200,000. So where would this drop? The next stop. Where would the next stop be? 300,000? Look at the chart yourselves. If this chart repeats itself, one, two, three calls. If it repeats on a fourth call, like I said, Bitcoin over $200,000. Call me crazy. I don't know. You know, but look at the charts. The data is in front of you. The data is in front of you. Look at it. You can pull up the chart yourself. It's called a rainbow chart, Bitcoin rainbow chart, and sit down and study it. So I don't know. But this is one load of dog shit that everybody decided is worth something, and it is worth something. It's worth something. Because now you got millions of people, billions of people saying it's worth something, and they invested in it. So take that a grain of salt, do your research. So, like I said, Bitcoin, right now here, we're not gonna, if we got some good support at that $30,000 level in this area right here, we got good support right here. Support, all this support back here, support over here. So for Bitcoin to break this level, like I said it the other day, and I'm not a pro, but it came to pass. We got the bounce, like I said, we are going to get a bounce and back up. But how far is this bounce going to take us? We got to get a bounce from this area at least up to close to 40,000. So if we break that 40,000 level, fine. We we on the road again. It's more upside if we close above this area here. Because remember how many how many times we tested the $40,000 level. So now that becomes resistance. So we break that level and close above it. I think we're going to get a run back up again. It's possible. With Bitcoin, anything is possible. I mean, the head and shoulders played out, but For it to play out perfectly, I guess we'll have to test that $30,000 level again. And it's it's anybody's call right now, but me, I personally think we're not going to break this level. I don't think we're going to break the $30,000 level, that area. We had the gap fill, like I said, and I think about 2 3 videos ago, I said it that we were going to come down, fill the gap, and go back up, and that's what we did. I mean, it was common sense, if that gap has been there, we're going to fill that gap. Gap gets filled somehow. I don't know how, but it manages to get filled. Wherever that gap is, it has to get filled somehow, sometime. If it's a year, 2 years down the line, a month, 6 months, 2 days, however long it takes, it will get filled. So we fill that gap, and I don't think Bitcoin is going anywhere anytime soon. And like I said, go look at the rainbow chart. It's there to see. I'm not a bull. I'm not a bear. I just go from the data, and I think we will hit this mark. Call me crazy, and I think we're going to hit this mark. So think where your altcoin is going to be, and don't get me wrong, with the Dogecoin and the meme coins and the Shibas and all that. If Bitcoin starts to run, they run. They run. Are they going to hit back all-time highs? I don't know. Because they got a lot of resistance to break here. All of them, the Shibas, the Doges. They have a lot of catching up to do right now. Let's put it that way. So yeah, so back to the market sentiment. I think people is panicking like for no reasons. I guess they got to have some kind of something to talk about. I guess, but I wouldn't panic with Bitcoin right now because this is normal for Bitcoin. It's normal for Bitcoin. This is normal. It's been like this for as long as I can remember. So don't panic, guys. Bottom line, don't panic. Just ride it. Ride the wave. If we dump, so what? We dump, try to cost average. Or if you can read a chart and you really think that, all right, we're going to go below 30,000, sell, do whatever you want. It's your money. It's your money. Don't let nobody influence you in what you do with your money. Do what you want to do with your money. Because half these YouTubers don't have a clue what the hell they're talking about. Half of them just got into crypto 3 4 5 6 months ago. Half of them got into crypto from Doge. Because why? Doge make mainstream media. Everybody jumped into crypto then. They don't have a clue about what's going on with crypto. But they're YouTubers and making videos every day about crypto and don't have a clue. So like I said, the ETF is good if we get it. ETF been denied, like I said, since from the very first ETF, the Winklevoss twins. For those who don't know who the Winklevoss twins is, they're the owners of Gemini. They were some of the pioneers of Bitcoin in the early days. And they became billionaires from Bitcoin. They were partners with Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook. They're the ones who sued him. They sued him that he took the idea of Facebook from them. They're the ones. So them brothers, his twin brothers, they're the first ones to apply for an ETF. And it got denied. Has been getting denied since then. And it's going to keep on getting denied until there is until they're no more Wild West. Because crypto is at the Wild West right now. Until there's regulations in the space, we'll keep getting denied an ETF. It'll be a good thing to get an ETF for Bitcoin, but we've been surviving without it. And it don't stop the price. The price still runs up, it still runs down, ETF or not. It doesn't matter. Like I said, millions of people came together, decided Bitcoin is worth something. So there you go. It's worth something. No matter what you say, it's still going to be worth something. If they ban it, we're still going to trade it. Look at Russia. They change their minds now. They change their minds about banning Bitcoin. They change their minds. And to the US government, you have to pay. The government has to get their cut. That's all they want. They want their cut. They don't want you to take the US dollar, keep trading, making millions, and then paying the piper. You gotta pay the piper. So that's all they want. They cut. Pay them the cut. If you made money, pay your taxes. You know, it's a good way. If you made money, pay your taxes. This way you have no problems. Because believe me, brother, you don't want no problem with the IRS. They could ruin your life. You don't want no problem with the IRS, guys. They will ruin your life. They have the power to do that. But like I said, if you don't want to pay taxes, then use other exchanges. Don't use a centralized exchange. Now they claim they decentralized, but a good few of them is centralized. They report it to the government, so it has to be it's centralized. And then again, like I said, you put your crypto on a ledger, it just fluctuates. What are you going to have? You're going to have your crypto on a ledger with no money. You need the US dollar or a dollar for whatever country you're from. So you have to sell it. If you need money, you will sell. When you sell, you have to pay the taxes. That's the bottom line. So pay your taxes, guys. And thanks for stopping by the channel again. Like I said, new channel, trying to build it up. I'll, I'll appreciate a likes. I'll appreciate a subscription. Whatever you can do, a comment, anything to build the channel. And thank you very much again for stopping by. Take it easy, guys.